Brian here with Northern Colorado Music and FC Pan, just talking to Greta from FoCoMX. And leading up to FoCoMX, I mean, I'm sure you're really busy. Is that what you're kind of having a lot to do with right now? Do you got a lot of other things going on?
Most of my day is consumed by FoCoMX at the moment, but that's only because we're 3 weeks out from the festival. So, but I will say we've learned so many lessons in years past that this has been the smoothest it's ran. And I should probably knock on wood when I say that, but It's been nice.
Except we're sitting on metal.
I know. Oh. So.
Was this compared to the last few years? It seems to double every year, but yet it's getting smoother. Is that like you guys just getting it down more on how to run this, how to be organized, how to do things?
Yeah, I was actually talking to Kevin, who is my co-partner in like crime here, I guess. But anyway, we've been a part of it since year one, and we were both talking about how smooth this year is going, and I do think it has a lot to do with because we've made those mistakes in the past, or like. It is called FoCoMX, but it stands for the Music Experiment. And so we're definitely not afraid to try new things. And sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. This year, the new gallery, we wanted to make it, because it is a smaller capacity place. I think they max out at like 60 people or something. But because FoCoMX has so many people out, we were trying to put some things on there that would make sense at a venue with such a smaller capacity. So this year we went for experimental and noise bands and a lot of like visual art and I don't know, I guess if you said performance art.
Over the last 4 years, being one of the original people to come up with this idea and get it all going, like, has your stress level gone up or gone down?
Well, like I was saying earlier, this year it definitely has gone down a lot. Part of that, is the volunteers. We have a booking committee. The first 2 years, we didn't have a committee. I just booked it myself, and that got to be a lot. But, the last 2 years, we've had a really awesome committee. We all come from different parts of the music scene, so we're able to give, a different side of it, a different take, and everybody respects each other's opinions, so it makes it nice. This year, on the booking committee side, the one thing I can say is that we had 628 new band submissions, in addition to the bands that played last year, and we did listen to every single one of those, but it took us a few months.
When did you guys start taking submissions this year?
We started taking them in December, and then when we realized we were getting so many in, then we started a form stack.
I saw that.
Yeah, just because there were so many coming, and we're like, wow, like, how are we going to organize all of this?
And is that bands from just all across Colorado or even outside Wyoming? Is it like just all around this area?
Well, the 628 number I give you is like northern Colorado, so, Fort Collins, Loveland, Greeley. We separated it out in the form stack that actually allowed us to do that. But we probably got over 1,000 submissions. Like, people from across the country submitted this year, which was cool to see that. But, the one thing we want to maintain is that this is a celebration of northern Colorado music and showcasing what we have right here in Utah.
Do you think this year could be a cap year? Like, this is kind of as big as you can go?
Well, every year, if you talk to our board, especially Dennis, if you're listening or watching this, like, they're like, okay, Greta, like, this is as many as we're going to do. It definitely comes from a different mindset that if we have the support there and we have the venues and we have the musicians, we should go with it. But I am more aware that maybe we should not always go with it because we can't get it too big. People think this year is huge because it's over 30 venues and it's over 300 bands. But I will let you know a secret. Last year we had 34 venues and this year we have 39. So it's not grown a ton of venues. And last year we ended up with 288 bands playing, and this year we have 321 right now.
Oh, wow. So I thought it doubled, but it really didn't double.
It didn't. People think it did because last year we were going to try to cap it at 200 bands and 20 venues. But somebody let me off my leash, I guess.